Bubba, Steve, welcome to Floor Talk. It's great to have you here today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure. So an exciting day. You have exciting news today. You've announced a partnership between Robinhood and 2311. So now, Bubba, tell me about this partnership with Robinhood and how it aligns with your mission on and off the track.
Well, they say I'm still young. I do not feel young. I'm 31 years of age, and
young.
That's young.
and you know, I'm in a unique spot in life, and fortunate to be one of the 40 drivers in the country and the world to be a part of the NASCAR circuit, and have a pretty good living for myself. And so, with all that being said, I was told to start looking at my future a few years ago and investing my money, and what better way to segue into Robinhood to be able to help out with those efforts. And I think for us as a team, being able to welcome in yet another new sponsor into the sport of NASCAR, it's a win-win for everybody. Our demographic, the demographic that we're chasing is the youth. And I hear that Robinhood is all about the youth and getting them, you know, financially educated to make all the right decisions. And it's nice to be able to carry a global brand like that.
Now, Steve, why was 2311 Racing the right partner for Robinhood's debut in motorsports? And what drew you to NASCAR as a platform?
I would say we kind of follow our customers and they follow us. They're very passionate about investing. They're very passionate about their finances. And they're very passionate about sports. They're first-time brokerage customers, very curious, but they're also very ambitious in wanting to learn and how to invest and do it correctly. And that makes us so aligned. Our customer base is very similar in many aspects. And if you think about it, they're the future of investing. They're a future of sports. So this is where you want to be. And there's 25 million of them, and they are deeply passionate about NASCAR.
Now, Bubba, as someone who's breaking barriers in NASCAR, how do you see this partnership helping bring in new fans, especially from diverse or younger backgrounds, as we've talked about, into the sport?
Well, I think now we look at how the sport was, say, 20 years ago, to even just, not even just NASCAR, but life, like the attention span's gone down, right? And so we have to come up with fun and innovative ways to get the customer and consumer involved and invested in what we do. I think fast cars and loud noises is a step, right? But you mix in a little bit of personality, you mix in a bright, beautiful paint scheme, that gets people hooked, and they want to learn more about it. And that's the thing about the NASCAR fan base is they rally behind the drivers' partners, and they support them 100%. So I said earlier, the stocks for Robinhood has gone up since the announcement.
And Steve, how does this partnership help further Robinhood's mission to make finance more accessible?
I think the way that Bubba started by saying, look at what NASCAR looked like 20 years ago, look at what investing looked like 20 years ago. You needed a large sum of assets to even begin. There were tons of barriers, you know, in terms of just ease of use. And all those things have been knocked down, which makes it a beautiful avenue for young people to be able to start their investing careers at a much earlier point. And we know in the long run that that's going to lead to success. So we are, you know, this is such a nice alignment, and it bodes well for the future.
All right. So when is the first race with the branded car?
For me, it will be the night race at Bristol in August or September, so later in the year. But we have 2 more primaries on our 4th car with Corey Heim.
There's 4 total primary races, but you'll start to see assets in Darlington this weekend.
This weekend you'll see associate sponsor. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, Bubba, Steve, congratulations on this partnership. And thank you for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thanks for having
Judy.
us.